y'all, it's Bonnie at Craft Your Lifestyle. I hope everyone's doing well. I've been a little under the weather, so I haven't been recording anything, but I'm back. It's Thanksgiving. I hope everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I'm going to do something a little bit different. I've mostly finished my second Story of Christmas junk journal, but while I flip through and show you, I'm also going to fill it with all of my little cards and ephemera and things that I made. So let me show you what I have to put in it first, and then we'll look through it and we'll go ahead and fill it up. So I have these little cards it's from a little Bible stack of cards. And then I have this one, I think it was some kind of Christmas game, Away in a Manger. So it's kind of a little, oh, it's away, like a scale, huh? Okay. Rolodex card with a sticker and a little bit of old scarf on top. Flash card with a star. And then I have some from the collection that I used, Wise Men Still Seek Him by Echo Park. So I just added a few little goodies, inked the edges, added some graph Project Life cards, lined cards on the back. This one didn't come with it. I don't know where that one came from. So I have those. I have 3 paper clips with some ribbons on them, just in some neutral theme for the book. More cards from the collection. Oh, an old vintage postcard. I love that. Project Life card. Vintage flash card with a tab attached. This just could be a journaling card. It's a piece of scrapbook paper that actually coordinates with some that I have in the book. Here's just, I don't know, it's a piece of one-sided scrapbook paper, and I stenciled and stapled some tickets on there. These are from that collection. This one isn't, but I stamped on the back and put a sticker. Nothing fancy, but it adds a little something. I got this out of a magazine. It's a quote from Pope Francis, and I put some lined paper on the back and machine stitched some fabric to the top, fabric tab. And then here's just another card here. And then last, here's some other just pieces of paper I have to add. Little notepad papers, recipe card, another notepad paper, a little notepad that I made myself. That's thin and it can go in one of the pockets in the book. And then a glassine bag with a recipe card, and then, excuse me, just another card inside. So let's get started. I also have, actually, let me get these back in here. I have some washi tape, just plain colors, browns, that I want to use in case I need, want to add a little something to a page. And then I have my 2 peg stamps, my Nativity and my Star of David. I'll probably stamp a little bit of those somewhere in here. So let's get started. Here's the cover. I bound it with my cinch, and I took this one apart, didn't leave the binding, but I like doing it this way. It's a little bit easier, I think, but both ways turn out really nice. The book was in good shape. Inside cover looks nice to me. And here's one of the envelopes that I made in one of my previous videos. And on the back, in the videos I didn't do the back, but on the back of this one I just added scrapbook paper and a dimensional sticker. So this is an envelope. So what I can do, I can add a couple of goodies in here. Let's see. Maybe this little notebook would fit in. Not quite. Let's try something else. Oh, maybe that would fit in. That's nice. And maybe one of our little cards. Angel Gabriel. Put him in there. How's that? All right. Here's the first page with a sticker and some old enamel dots. It's just a scrapbook paper folded in half. Here's some graph paper with a little, not ribbon, little banner tied on there, a little ribbon banner. And then a canceled Christmas stamp just glued down here. And here's the first page of the book. The book pages were in great shape too. A little devotional notebook page. And this was just scrapbook paper, single-sided, so I did a dimensional sticker, some fabric on top stapled for a tab, and then the other side I stenciled and did a sticker from the collection on the bottom and the top here. And this is just lined paper with some book page glued on there. This side doesn't have anything, so what do you say we get maybe one of our paper clips and then maybe clip a few things to it. Let's see what we got. This is nice. All is calm and bright. Joy to the world. Let's see. Let's see what we can do there. And then I might take my peg stamp and add a little bit to the bottom. Oh, look how cute. I don't know if y'all can see. See how cute that is? I love that. Excuse me. Has anybody else been sick? I need to take a drink. Hold on one second. Had this horrible cough and sore throat for over a week. Tested for COVID, tested for flu A and B. Didn't have either of those, so I don't know what it is. It is getting better, but it's been kind of a pain. Here's a book page. I kept the book pages in order. Here's another scrapbook paper, and I have a tuck spot here. So let's see what we can tuck in there. How about this? That will look nice on there. And that just has some fabric stapled to it. And maybe, oops, what happened here? Let's clip that back on. Didn't want to stay. Okay. Okay, so we have our tuck spot. Maybe we'll tuck a little card in there too. And this was part of a Christmas card here. So it's nice, plain for somebody to journal. Here's a page out of one of my favorite Christmas books, my big Christmas book. Fabric stapled for tab. Another book page. Ledger paper with a Christmas stamp stapled on there. Maybe just for fun, let's just do some washi. Maybe at the bottom. I don't know, sometimes I just like adding a little bit of something. And washi's easy to take off. If people don't like it, you can just take it off. There, it's nice. Here's another envelope that we did in a previous video. So in this one, maybe I'm gonna do something that has a tab, so you can see you can pull it out. Maybe we'll put that in there, and maybe another card. Then people can see, oh, I can put stuff in there. Angels, scrapbook paper, another card. Isn't that sweet? Love that. Here's another half of a page from a book, from my favorite book from Christmas. Here's another book page. And then here's my first pocket here. So this is a double-sided scrapbook page folded to make two pockets, and then I machine stitched right there. And then when you bind it, this will keep it together. So in these pockets, I like to put some of these notebook papers. Maybe I'll do one like that here and here. Maybe I'll do this one since it's tall. You can still see the little frayed edge on the top. Okay, I'll put the recipe card in here. Maybe I'll do this card. That looks nice. And then still have some of these left, but it might be good for now. Still have plenty of places to put things in the book, so that will keep moving. There's some, looks like coffee or avocado dyed paper with a Christmas stamp. Book page, and then another book page from another Christmas book. This is just single-sided scrapbook paper with a old Christmassy kind of tag thing. Ribbon on top and over on the other side. Graph paper with a little desk calendar page. Little cross-stitch calendar. Little fold over there. Another book page. Here's a Christmas card. I thought that was so pretty, and I just did a little machine stitching on the side. Here's some double-sided scrapbook paper with my dimensional stickers and fabric tab up here. Here's plain lined paper. Maybe we can do our little Star of David on here. Top, that's pretty. Like that. Actually has some music notes on there. Maybe I'll do the nativity on this one too. Do that down here. Perfect. Book page. And there's a page from The Littlest Angel. I love the illustrations in that one. Here's just some single-sided scrapbook paper, and then I just had that scrap that I cut off another page about the baby Jesus. This looks like a nice page to add our glassine bag with a clip. I am gonna do that. I need the big clip for this one. So I'll just clip it to the side like so. That way people can take it off and move it around the book, whatever they wanna do. Here's a book page. More ledger paper. I've been loving using these canceled stamps as page tabs. Like, I love that. I'm obsessed with doing that right now. This is a really old book page. Music. I just thought the illustration was beautiful. Here's my second pocket page, and this was just single-sided scrapbook paper folded in half and then folded up to make pockets. And I didn't sew these, but it'll still hold our papers. Just did it a little different. So I'm gonna put that one in there. Maybe one of those. And then the other side, oh, and I actually just put some fabric pattern on here just with a glue stick. I didn't even Mod Podge over it or anything. So it stayed pretty well, and I inked around the edges before I bound the book. Can't really do it afterwards. So in this one, I think I want to put, I'm going to do this card here. I might do that one that has a tab. Oh, and I'm going to put my notebook in here. I think that's a good place for that. Oh, there's another page out of my big Christmas book. And there's a gessoed page. Those are nice to do because people can write on top of those over the gesso. And so they don't have to just keep it plain. Because I made a tab with one of my punches and stapled it on top. Here's a book page. Another card with a plain surface to write. Scrapbook paper that I machine stitched. I had this scrap ledger paper that I had dyed. I just thought that was kind of cool, and you could actually, if you wanted to, tuck something in there. Maybe we'll do that. That's nice. This is also a good place to use our last clip because it's a plain sheet. So this is a small clip. So I'm gonna clip these two on here. And that's nice. Oops, got the other page. Okay, this was paper that I used, gosh, I forget what it was, Citrusol maybe, on National Geographic pages, and you can spray it on there and the ink runs and it makes these really cool designs. But there's another one of my stamp tabs. Book page, and here's scrapbook paper, and I took one of these transparent like I did in the other book and made a little fold over with my old looking tape. That's probably not really old, but I love it. And I think it looks really cool on that side, like somebody left some really old tape. Here's a page out of a magazine with just another scrap ledger paper stapled on top. Another book page here, dyed paper, and I stenciled a star and then I drew around it and added some stickers. I love how that turned out. I never do stuff like that, so that's what's kind of fun with these journals, because you can kind of do things you don't usually do just to kind of test it, and if you don't like it, you don't have to do it again, but if you do, then you have a brand new idea to use in your other journals. So here's another card and book page. There's another single-sided book page. I stapled some ribbon on top, machine stitched, scrap from a book page, and it's a great writing space. This is a gessoed page with just a paper stenciled scrap piece of paper on top. Another scrapbook paper, and that was single-sided also, and then I stenciled these stars. So I have a tuck spot here, so I got quite a bit left. We're gonna have to go back and fill in what we've done. I can tuck that in here. Let's see what else I got. Maybe I can tuck my flashcard. Maybe I'll do this little guy too. Those can stay tucked in. Okay, book page. More writing paper with stamp. Here's a little frame, and I stuck these in there like I did in the other one, so you can see that you can slide something in. Machine stitching here, and a sticker from the collection. More angels and a little tab. Plain paper for writing or whatever. Here's a doily that I inked on and just made it a little fold up, and the rest of it is inside. This is a piece of paper that was folded in half and bound. And then another sticker and some enamel dots. And then the last page of the book. And I usually don't end it with the last page of the book page, but I thought that was so pretty to have the whole page, the whole picture together like that. So that's why I did that. So obviously I have some things left, so we need to go back in and find a place for these happy friends. So let's go back to one of our pockets. This would be a good one. Maybe to put this in there. Oh yeah, that's nice, and that looks nice sticking out there. That's a little tuck spot. I don't really want to put a whole lot in there. I do have more room in this envelope here. What did I put in there initially? Put that. I'm gonna stick one more card in there. So I have 3 things left. And obviously every journal is so different. You could put more in here. You don't have to put anything at all. You could just let whoever you give it to, you know, fill it up themselves, or if you keep it, you can put whatever you want in it. You can switch things around. That's like the best part of having one of these journals. And I love making them. I love sharing them with people. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna clip that on there. Look at that. How about that? Well, thank y'all so much for looking. I really love this journal, and along with my other journal, the only things I have left to do, here's both of them. Only things I have left to do are to make dangles for the sides. So I might make those in another video and I can show you, or I might just share a picture of them or a quick short of making those dangles. But I will be back soon with more Christmas journals. I have some vendor shows coming up, so I have a lot to do. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.